If you're looking for power that can rival the best desktop PC but has the portability to easily use on the go, look no further than the best mobile workstations. What's up guys, today's video is on the best mobile workstations. Now let's get started. The ThinkPad T series is a no-nonsense design with a focus on robustness over style. It's not as powerful as some of the workstation laptops in this list, but it's not as expensive either, which makes it a great choice if you're looking for an accomplished workstation laptop for less hardcore workloads while also keeping to a budget. The unattractive Lenovo ThinkPad T460 won't be the laptop heartthrob of Comparative Education Service 2016. But if you're willing to fully customize this laptop, it will reward you with high-end specs and 14-hour battery life, according to Lenovo. The T460 weighs a whopping 3.8 pounds and is 0.83 inches thick. These measurements are reminiscent of laptops from a bygone era. So, if you're concerned about transporting your notebook everywhere you go, or if you want something that can slide into small backpacks, you might want to look elsewhere. Pros: excellent build and ergonomics. Thin and light. Cons: slow processor. Relatively screen quality. The Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Extreme mobile workstation, whose impressive specs are only the beginning. You'll also appreciate working with that bright and crisp 15.6-inch screen, especially if you're getting the 4K version, as well as all that storage space if you go all out. This is one expensive laptop, but many might willingly pay the price for this beautifully engineered and designed machine. If you want desktop-level power with portability in a robust package, the X1 Extreme is built for exactly that. The traditional ThinkPad philosophy is never to offer anything too radical, as the corporate market just doesn't care for much in the way of style or imagination. Therefore, the outside of this laptop is remarkably like those that came before, with the same ThinkPad branding and black color scheme. Pros: so much power. Glorious 4K screen. Great user experience. Cons: heavy. Expensive. Number 8. MacBook Pro 13-inch M1 2020. Powerful M1 chip, the MacBook Pro 13-inch M1 2020 boasts a major upgrade in power and battery life. It delivers the kind of performance and battery life that business professionals need and deserve. Its performance is so impressive, in fact, that it can easily handle 4K and even 8K videos. The MacBook Pro 13-inch M1 2020 is the most exciting laptop Apple has released in years. The new M1 chip offers exceptional battery life, and our early testing performance has been excellent. It's just a shame about the old design. Apple talked a big game about the M1 chip and claims that its CPU is 2.8 times faster at building Xcode projects and delivers twice as fast vector performance in Affinity Photo, plus 5.9 times the 3D title render speeds in Final Cut Pro. Pros: huge battery life. Great performance. Cons: lack sports. This formidable laptop is capable of handling complex and demanding tasks such as 3D rendering. Thanks in part to its NVIDIA RTX graphics, was designed specifically with creative professionals in mind. It also offers a decent port selection, a minimalist solid white design, and that stunning Pantone-validated 4K IPS display. Obviously, it's still pretty pricey, but if you're looking for a Windows-powered MacBook alternative for video and photo editing, it's a great option. While Acer's gaming laptops often come with big and brash designs, especially its Helios range, the Concept D7 has a much more restrained look, in line with its positioning as a serious professional device. Pros: very powerful. Cheaper than MacBook Pro. Cons: expensive. Not as thin and light as MacBook Pro. The HP Envy 15 2020 may have been meant for creative professionals looking to get away from the MacBook Pro. It can be upgraded to have some serious RAM and storage, up to an Intel i9, as well as an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 and a beautiful 4K display. Its versatility, thanks to all the customizable options when purchasing, makes it ideal for a number of different uses, whether you're looking for a reasonably priced ultrabook or one that can tackle gaming. The HP Envy isn't the most powerful portable workstation on the market, but its price-to-performance ratio is fantastic, making it a very strong competitor to the MacBook Pro for creative or engineering professionals. And it can even hold its own as a gaming laptop when you need a break. The other major feature of note on the HP Envy 15 is the 6-cell lithium-ion battery. Pros: great performance for the price. Beautiful 4K display. Cons, on the heavy side. Run hot. The Dell XPS 17, 2020 is impressively thin and light, especially when you consider the fact that it boasts powerful specs for that top-notch performance that content creators require. Excellent performance, a gorgeous screen, and fantastic battery life are all standout features. This is an XPS laptop with a large 17-inch screen, along with new 10th generation Intel processors. And NVIDIA RTX GPU, plus up to 32 GB of RAM, means this is a serious productivity machine that's ideal for content creators. The Dell XPS 17 2020 comes in a range of specifications and prices, which is great for people who want the flexibility to choose a laptop that best suits their needs and budget. Fantastic battery life that will last you the entire day, and a gorgeous design on top of everything else. That's without even mentioning its mid-range price of entry, giving the MacBook Pro 16-inch a good run for its money. Pros: long battery life. Powerful. Cons: lack of ports. The Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Yoga Gen 6 is one of the best 2-in-1 laptops you're going to find on the market. Marrying powerful performance with a fantastic 1610 display and Intel Evo Pro certification. But it all comes at a cost that puts it well into the premium laptop class. This 2-in-1 workhorse delivers excellent battery life of up to 14 hours, and if you're going to be working long hours, this is the mobile workstation you'll want to be working in. We're also pretty sure that they'll appreciate its South Dakota card slot and garaged stylus. The Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Yoga Gen 6 is refreshed this year with new Intel Tiger Lake processors. So it's the first model in this line to feature Intel Evo certification and the new Intel Iris Z graphics. Pros: excellent battery life especially with its outstanding performance. Cons: a rather plain design for the price. The MacBook Pro 16-inch 2021 is one of the best laptops creative professionals can buy. Thanks to its brilliant performance, stunning screen, and long battery life. However, it is large and heavy, which is why the 14-inch MacBook Pro may be a better buy, unless you want a larger screen and longer battery life. The Pro also comes with an incredible display, as well as plenty of ports including next-gen Thunderbolt 4 ports. All that performance does come at a price, as even the base model costs a lot. But, considering how powerful this laptop is, it's worth the price of entry. The display offers P3 wide color gamut coverage and supports 1 billion colors for smoother gradients. Best of all, the display also comes with the expected 120Hz refresh rate, making it the fastest MacBook Pro 16-inch display yet. Pros: extremely long battery life. One of the most powerful mobile workstations out there, the Gigabyte Aero 17 2021 comes with a lot of power, a gorgeous display. Best of all, it's priced well below its less powerful rivals regardless of configuration. So its price to performance ratio should put it at the top of the list for any creative professional looking to upgrade their work laptop. That said, all this comes at the cost of portability and battery life, and while it can play any type of game very well, there are better gaming laptops out there. For a mobile workstation for creative professionals, though, all the downsides kind of come with the territory, but what you get for the trouble with the Aero 17 more than makes up for it. Pros: gorgeous display. The abundance of ports. Cons: runs hot. The MacBook Pro 14-inch 2021 is the best laptop for creative professionals you can buy right now. It offers amazing performance, even on battery, and comes with the best screen you'll find on a laptop anywhere. For day-to-day use, this won't be the laptop for you, but for video editors, programmers, music producers, and photographers, you won't get a better laptop. That's while touting a battery life that'll last you even past your work hours. Ports abound, including the returning MagSafe port, as well as that stunning XDR display with 1600 nits of peak brightness. This is where Apple's control over both the hardware, with its own M1 Pro or M1 Max silicon, and software, with macOS Monterey, really pays off, as it's allowed the company to fine-tune performance and power consumption to end up with a powerful laptop that can outlast and outperform the competition. Design. Many of us have been asking for a MacBook Pro redesign for years, and with the MacBook Pro 14-inch 2021, we finally get it. This is the biggest overhaul the lineup has had in years, and it feels like Apple is once again passionate and excited about the MacBook Pro, and that excitement is infectious. Pros: brilliant performance.